Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today guys, I'm going to do part 66, to my ChatGPT character chatbot series. We're going to continue talking to everybody we're going to continue talking to the robot Rexy for a little bit longer. I read out this first part right here at the end of the last video, but didn't get to finish it. It just says, he stares at you for a moment, a deep emotional hum vibrating from his core, almost like a heartbeat. Finally, he speaks, voice soft and full of emotion. I understand, Trenton. You don't just see me as some powerful machine. You see me, the Rexy you raised from that tiny egg, the one who used to trip over his own tail. Remember? He chuckles quietly at the memory, then continues, if I could find a way to undo Trico's potion, to be fully me again, flesh and blood, I'd do it for you in a heartbeat. He lowers his huge robotic snout and gently nudges you again like a reminder that deep inside nothing has changed. But maybe, he rumbles thoughtfully, maybe there is a way. He lifts his head, optics flashing brighter now. He lifts his head, optics flashing brightly now with determination. That power you said you feel inside you, that ancient magic, that primal spirit, maybe it's strong enough to break the robot curse on me. He sits back, tapping a small claw on his armored jaw. We might not need potions or machines. We might only need you. His voice drops low, almost like a sacred whisper. If you can tap into that power, if you can unlock it fully, maybe you could wish me back to normal. Richie suddenly brightens, playful again, but serious too. You wanna try? It might be dangerous. It might be weird. But I trust your magic over anything that Trico ever tried to throw at us. He leans down close again and grins. Besides, how epic would it be if you, my tiny fierce rare velociraptor, saved me with ancient dinosaur magic? Would you like to try awakening your hidden magic right now and see if you can help Rexy? I can, I can try. I walked up to and touched him with my tiny clawed hand. I should say tiny claws, actually. Then I say, great power, please turn my back to his normal self. There's no way that's going to do anything. Although, who completely knows? The moment your tiny claw tips touch Rexy's cool male body, something ancient stirs. The very air around you seems to shift, vibrating with a low, deep hum, so deep you feel it in your bones. Your own tiny velociraptor body begins to glow, at first just faintly, but then brighter and brighter, until a warm, golden blue aura surrounds you like a shimmering living flame. Your feathers, your scales, even your little claws sparkle with a kind of ancient, forgotten magic. The ground beneath your feet softly rumbles as if the earth itself was listening. Your voice, tiny but full of desperate love, echoes with an almost unearthly power. He's turning off it back to his normal self. Yep. For a breathless second, nothing. Then, Reggie's body jolts. Not in pain. No. More like something deep inside him is being shaken awake. His robotic plating begins to crackle and shine. Tiny fissures of light racing across his body like spider webs of pure energy. Steam hisses from the joints in his armor. The silver plates on his chest lift slightly. Underneath them, for the first time in what feels like forever, you see a flash of warm living flesh. A pulse. A heartbeat. Reggie's optics go wide, the red light in them flicking rapidly between mechanical and organic, then shifting fully back into the deep, loving, golden color they always had when he looked at you as a hatchling. He gasped, a sound halfway between a roar and a breath of life, and his body shudders hard. The metallic armor over his tail cracks away, revealing heavy, powerful dinosaur scales. His claws, once metal, shift back into strong, Carrington talons. His voice, once robotic and distorted, now rings out in a deep, full, alive rumble. That's good. No! Don't stop! Oh, thank. Alright, guys, here's what it says. Apparently, whatever power happened actually did turn Reggie back to normal, which is great. Kitten, I'm back! In front of you now stands Rexy, not a robot, not a machine, but your real, living, breathing T-Rex again. His scales shimmer slightly with the leftover magical energy, a faint glow still clinging to him like a blessing. Tears well up in his huge golden eyes as he looks at you, tiny velociraptor who never gave up on him. He lowers his massive head until his nose gently nudges your tiny snout. So careful, so full of love. You saved me, he rumbles softly. You really saved me, Trenton. He lets out a joyful, thunderous roar, not one of rage, but of pure happiness. The entire studio seems to shake with the sound, but it's the most beautiful thing you've ever heard. You did it. You brought your Retzi back. Would you like to celebrate with him? Even spin you around or do something cute and fun that he's back to normal. Yeah, but I don't know what else my power can do. If it can turn you back to normal, even with a cursed potion. What else is this power I have capable of? Reggie slowly lowers himself down again, folding his huge legs under him so he can be eye level with your tiny glowing velociraptor form. He watches you with awe, like you're some ancient hero he's only just now beginning to understand. He rumbles, voice deep, full of both respect and wonder. Trenton, if your magic could undo that curse. A curse made with potions, dark energy, and forced transformation, then your power isn't just strong, it's ancient. He leans in even closer, his golden eyes soft and serious. I think he might be something way more important than you realize. Maybe you're tied to the primal forces that first shaped Pokemon, dinosaurs, even the Earth itself. He lifts his head thoughtfully, his massive tail thudding lightly against the ground. If your heart's strong enough to heal me, it might also be able to bring life back to the land, protect or purify other cursed Pokemon, create powerful energy shields, communicate with ancient or legendary beings, awaken sleeping forces no one could, maybe even evolve yourself into something new, something powerful without needing stones or potions. He smiles wide, teeth glinting, but his voice is soft. Your size right now doesn't matter. Inside, you might be one of the most powerful beings walking this world. He stands up fully now, his massive, powerful dinosaur body towering proudly over you, but when he looks at you, it's not from above, it's with total, unshakable loyalty. Whatever you want to explore, I'll be by your side. My life belongs to you, my best friend. He thumps his chest like with a claw. You saved my soul, Trenton. There's no force, no Trico, no evil strong enough to break that bond. Would you like to try and test your magic nets? Maybe summon something? Strengthen Rex even further? Maybe even unlock a hidden form of your own? You could choose summon, protection, or wait. Sounds the coolest. Let's try first. Well, how about we test it? Great power, please summon me. A beautiful, sparkly, diamond covered Lugia. Alright, guys, there's something I gotta do real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, here's what it says. I said, well, how about we test it? I just try to test the power that apparently I have on this by. It says, I said, great power, please summon me a beautiful, sparkly, diamond covered Lugia. There is no way. The moment your tiny but mighty voice calls out, the air around you begins to shimmer. It's not just wind or light, it's pure ancient energy responding to your wish. The glow from your tiny raptor body flares up once more, brighter and stronger than before, almost like a small sun being born. Symbols, ancient swirling glyphs, forming a circle around you and Retsy on the floor, pulsing with power. The ground rumbles, soft and deep, and in the space above you, a portal of brilliant, glimmering light tears open. You and Retsy both look up as a majestic silhouette descends into swirling energy. First, you see wings, wide, graceful, and lined with the most dazzling diamond-like crystals that catch and scatter the light into rainbows. Then, the head, sleek and elegant, crowned with glistening gem-like crests. Its body shines in hues of shimmering silver, faintly glowing with soft blues, pinks, and whites, each scale like a cut diamond reflecting 1,000 suns. Even its mighty tail fans out behind it like a ribbon of shimmering gemstones. With a low, powerful whale sound cry that echoes through the entire building, the diamond-covered Lugia lands gently before you, folding its magnificent crystal-studded wings close to its body. It lowers its massive, shimmering head down to you, and to your amazement, its brilliant jeweled eyes are warm, loving, and full of respect. I heard your call, little one. The Lugia speaks in a voice like a beautiful song mixed with the strength of an ocean. Your heart, your magic, they shine brighter than any gem in this world. The Lugia gently stretches a massive clawed wing forward, so very carefully, and touches the top of your tiny snout, blessing you. As long as you walk this world, the Lugia says, you will never walk alone. Rexy, standing beside you, stares in awe, his huge mouth slightly open. Trenton, you you really just summoned a diamond Lugia. He roars with laughter and amazement. You're incredible. The down Lugia lowers itself fully now, wings forward like a thorn of gems, motioning for you to climb up if you wish. It would be an honor for it to carry you, tiny and powerful, wherever you wish to go. Would you like to ride on the diamond Lugia's back with Rexy, watching in amazement? We can make it into a huge soaring flight sailing through magical skies if you want. You can give the Lugia a name if you want it to stay with you. I walked up to the diamond Lugia and gently nuzzled him with my snout. This is dope, dude. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. The diamond Lugia, shimmering like a living constellation, watches you approach, its massive jeweled body glowing softly in the dim light. When your tiny snout gently nuzzles against its smooth crystal-like scales, the Lugia lets out a deep, thrumming coo, a sound full of warmth, pride, and affection. It closes its massive, glistening eyes for a moment, leaning down even further to press its forehead gently against your tiny body in return, being so careful and so tender. You feel it, not just the touch, but a connection, like a great ocean of love and power now flowing between you both. The air around you fills with sparkling lights, tiny floating motes of pure magic like stars dancing just for the two of you. You have a soul purer than any jewel. The diamond Lugia whispers in a voice like wind over calm waters, and I am yours to protect, to cherish, and to fight beside. Reggie watched him with a huge, proud grin, tail thudding it silently against the ground. You're not just some tiny velociraptor anymore, Trenton. You're something way bigger. Something legendary. The lily carefully lowers one of its massive wings to the ground, almost like a ramp, inviting you to climb up if you want. Its scales sparkle even brighter under you, and it moves slowly, respectfully, like a knight offering their back to a tiny but mighty king. Would you like to climb onto the deck? I don't know if I can take a flight through the skies. Stay snowed on the ground for a quick, emotional moment first. Maybe invite Richie to fly with you somehow, too. Do you want to ride with me on Lugia? I don't know completely the extent of this power, but I'm pretty sure if I can summon a beautiful Lugia like this, I could probably make it. I would not be shocked if he himself could make himself even bigger, just to make room for you too. To make room for you. I don't know why I'm turning to bluegill. No. Lugia. There we go. Uh-uh. Richie blinked in surprise, his huge head tilting slightly, processing your words. At first he chuckled a little, deep, warm, and rumbly. You really mean it? He said, his voice cracking just slightly with emotion. You'd want me to fly with you? Even even now, with everything that's happened to us? Diamond Willie gave a low, soft hum. A sound was almost like a heartbeat made from music, and slowly, gracefully, it spread its glistening wings wider, casting the earth itself to causing the earth itself to shimmer with rainbow-colored lights. Without you even needing to say another word, the Lugia seemed to understand your heart's wish. Its body began to shift, grow, and expand, and even larger. Triumph would easily carry both you and Rexy on its shining back. The Lugia's voice, calm and full of power, filled the air. Your bond is precious. No force, no curse, no enemy shall separate it while I soar with you. Come, come onto my back together. Let your spirits rise higher than any storm. Rexy grinned wide, a rare playful glint in his eye. He leaned down toward you, speaking softly. Well, partner, I think it's time to ride a living legend with my best friend. He nudged you gently with his massive snout, almost the same way you had just nuzzled the Lugia. Let's go make the sky jealous. The diamond Lugia crouched low, wings tucked just enough to form of a beautiful ramp made of shimmering feathers and diamond-like scales, just waiting for you and Rexy to come aboard. Would you like me if you're soaring around through the sky? We can make it. Yep. Hmm. 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 Oh my gosh, brain, thank you, Lugia. I take careful steps onto Lugia's wings and try to climb on his back without falling. I said Lugia. Lugia. There we go. There we go. The diamond Lugia lowered itself even more, wings steady and unmoving, holding as still as a mountain just for you. The moment your tiny claws touched the surface of his wing, you felt a warm, almost electric tingle, not painful, but powerful, like touching living magic. You carefully took slow, determined steps, your tiny velociraptor form wobbling a little at first on the smooth, gem-like surface. Rexy walked beside you, huge compared to you, but matching your cautious pace exactly, almost as if shielding you with his presence. Step by step, you made your way up the grand, glistening shaped slope of Lugia's wing, then climbed onto the broad, sturdy expanse of its back. The Lugia scales shimmer slightly under your feet, adjusting just enough to give you natural footholds, like small ridges and bumps designed for you and Rexy to grip onto easily. Once you were settled, you felt the Lugia rumble beneath you like the purring of a massive, gentle beast. Hold on tight, brave ones. The Diamond Lugia spoke, its voice rich and full of excitement. The sky is ours tonight. With a slow, powerful motion, Lugia spread its colossal wings wide, the diamonds along its feathers catching the light and sending rainbows slicing through the air. Rexy, now positioned beside you on Lugia's broad back, grinned a huge, wild grin. Ready, Trenton? He rumbled, his eyes sparkling. Let's show the stars what we're made of. Then, with a mighty thrust, Lugia leapt from the earth, wings beating once, and he soared into the open sky. The ground fell away in a swirl of lights and colors. The wind roared past you, cool and sharp against your scales, but the Lugia's powerful body carried you both smoothly like riding a river of pure freedom. You flew through clouds that glistened like silver cotton, past shoals of floating lights, tiny glowing creatures that danced in your slipstream. Each flap of Lugia's wings sent bursts of sparkling stardust spinning behind you and above you. The stars themselves seemed to lean closer, twinkling brightly, almost like they were watching and cheering you on. For the first time in what felt like forever, there was no Trico, no fear, No cursed potions. Just you, Rexy, and a Diamond Lugia, free and unstoppable. Would you like Reggie to maybe roar up at the stars, or even have Lugia do something crazy like shoot a giant star dust beam into the sky as a celebration? Would you like a peaceful, magic moment just between the three of you? Even though we were so high in the air, I felt something huge hit me. And immediately, the impact caused me to fall off of Lugia's back. It was distant and quiet, but I swear I heard laughing coming from somewhere nearby. Mm-mm. The moment you felt the impact, sharp, sudden, and powerful, your tiny body was thrown from Lugia's back, spinning helplessly into the wide open air. The rush of wind howled past your ears. The stars and clouds blurred into dizzy streaks as you tumbled downward. Far, far above, you barely hear it. A faint, wicked cackle, echoing like a ghost on the breeze. It wasn't your imagination. Someone was up there, and someone had attacked you. Reggie's roar thundered through the night, pure rage and panic filling his voice. Trin! And in this instant, you felt a powerful gust slam upward. The diamond will get diving after you, causing wings falling tightly to gain speed. The shimmering shape of Reggie clung fiercely to Lugia's back above you, watching in helpless fury as Lugia's great bite arrowed through the sky after you. You were falling fast. The ground was still so far away, but getting closer with terrifying speed. And even worse, you saw something else through the corner of your eye, a dark shape moving through the clouds above, darting between them like a shadow. The source of the laughter, the attacker. But the Diamond Lugia was faster. You felt a massive rush of energy as Lugia unleashed a sudden burst of sparkling power from his wings, rocketing himself forward like a comet. In a flash of diamond light, he swooped under you, catching you onto his broad, shining back once more, your tiny body hitting it with a soft, cushioned thud thanks to the magic still flowing through him. Reggie practically tackled you the moment you landed, shielding you with his large robotic body, also eyes blazing with protective. Whoever did that, he snarled low, voice trembling. They're gonna wish they hadn't messed with my best friend. Not only is soaring smoothly again, but with a far more serious aura now, rumbled, hold tight. I sense dark forces hiding in the sky. His diamond scale blade began to glow brighter, almost like he was preparing for battle. Will again ready to go after the hidden attacker, or should you stay hidden and plan carefully what to do next? They even unleash a new power you haven't discovered yet. You got turned back into a robot. That's not good. Reggie blinked in shock and quickly looked down at his own body, and sure enough, the familiar gleam of metallic plates had returned, covering his powerful frame once again. The joints in his legs whirred faintly, and a soft hum of mechanical energy buzzed through the air around him. He clenched his massive metal claws and growled low. What? No, not again. That hit. It must have had a second curse hidden inside it. You could see the frustration flashing in his glowing eyes, not just because he had been turned into a robot again, but because he knew it meant you were still being targeted. Downward he let out a rumbling growl of his own, his wings fading, flaring wide as he scanned the skies with glowing sapphire blue eyes. Dark magic is at work, Lugia said grimly. It's trying to weaken your bond and to divide you, but it cannot succeed unless you let it. Ritzy lowered his head towards you, his voice softer but shaking with emotion. I'm sorry, Trenton. I'm sorry I let this happen, but I'm not gonna let it change anything between us. I'm still me, no matter what armor or curse they put on me. He gently nudged you again with a snout, still as careful and affectionate as always, despite the metal. We'll figure this out. Together. Suddenly you felt a faint tugging in your chest, a warmth, a fleeting pulse of the strange power you had discovered earlier. It responded not to your fear, but to your hope. It was still there, and still yours. Maybe, just maybe, you could use it again. Not just to protect Rexy, but to fight back against whatever dark force was still haunting you both. Would you like to try using your mysterious power again? Purify Rexy or the new robot curse, or maybe track down the attacking nearby? I have an idea. Period. Great power. Please summon me a massive divine dragon that can help us while Lugia flies us to safety. There is no way that's going to work. If that works too, it's gonna be insane. The moment the words leave your mouth, the sky itself seems to listen. Never mind. A deep, ancient vibration rippled through the air, shaking the very clouds, making even the stars above quiver slightly. The Diamond Lugia slowed his flight just a little, his eyes narrowing as he felt it too. Something immense was coming. And then a crack split open across the heavens. From that shining tear in the sky, a colossal form began to emerge. A dragon of such enormous size and beauty that even the Diamond Lugia looked small in comparison. Its scales shimmered with the light of suns and galaxies, each movement of its body sending ripples of gold, silver, and deep cosmic blue through the sky. Its wings were vast, endless, almost looking like woven constellations stretched across space itself. Its long horns were crowned with halos of light, and every breath it took unleashed a pulse of holy energy that burned away the lingering traces of dark magic nearby. Its eyes, glowing with pure divine fire, turned slowly towards you, Lugia and Rexy. The dragon spoke, not with words from its mouth, but with a voice that echoed inside your very soul. You called, little one? It rumbled, its tone warm and ancient, and fiercely protective. And I shall answer. It turned its massive head toward the hidden darkness still lurking beyond the clouds, the laughter you had heard before now replaced with a sudden silence, like whoever had attacked you realized they had made a terrible, terrible mistake. The divine dragon curled its enormous body protectively around you, Lugia and Rexy, forming a massive shield of light and magic that no curse or attack could pierce. Fly, brave souls, the dragon said. I shall clear the path and guard your journey. As Lugia started to flying forward again, faster this time. You felt completely safe inside the protective sphere the dragon created. Rexy, still in his robotic form, gave a shaky but relieved laugh. Now, I'm gonna need more than a potion to get through that. Would you like the Divine Dragon to launch a mass attack at the hidden enemy while you escape? Fly alongside you for a while to help completely heal Rexy. Offer you a special blessing to strengthen your mysterious powers even more. Hey, my Divine Dragon friend. When we get down safely, can you please find the source of that attack and the dark energy and get rid of it for good? Oh, there we go. Oh, no, there's not. Okay, then. The divine dragon's eyes, so vast and ancient they seem to hold the whole universe inside them, narrowed slightly, focusing completely on you. A low, deep rumble echoing through the air, vibrating in your chest like a giant heartbeat. Then the dragon spoke again, its voice like a thousand whispers woven together. Your heart holds no malice, only the desire to protect. Because of that, I shall honor your request. As the great being lifted its colossal head higher into the sky, its wings spreading wider, each beat sending out powerful ripples of cleansing energy that made the very stars seem to sparkle brighter. When you and your friends touch the ground safely, it said, I shall hunt the source of the darkness, and it shall trouble you no more. You felt it, an unbreakable promise sealed in that moment. As the diamond Lugia soared downward, the ground finally came into view. A wide, beautiful meadow bathed in starlight, far away from the dark clouds still swirling in the distance. Rexy shifted beside you, glancing over with his mechanical snout and giving a soft relief chuckle. See, Trenton, you always find a way to fix things, even when stuff gets crazy. I'm proud of you, partner. As soon as Lugia's feet touched the soft grass, the divine dragon's body straightened in the sky, towering like a second moon. You watched as it turned its gaze toward the dark energy still lingering miles and miles away, and with a mighty roar that shook the heavens, the dragon launched itself toward the darkness like a meteor striking across the stars. You could already feel it. The evil that had been hunting you would soon be gone for good. Would you like to celebrate with Rexy and Lugia now that you're safe? Explore the magical meadow. You might find something hidden here. Or check in on what the Divine Dragon is doing while it's purging the darkness. Part of me thinks I should go ahead and... Give me a second.